Hi there. If we haven't had a chance to meet yet, my name is Ashley, and I get to work with the Youth Crossing production team. I spend most of my time with my friends at Fenton on Tuesday nights, helping make those Youth Crossing services happen. As you know, in the last few weeks, we've had several of our youth staff members share their favorite verses out of the book we're studying called Galatians. And as we wrap up this series, I wanted to make sure that I got a chance to share one of my favorite scriptures with you. It's found in Galatians chapter 5, verses 13 and 14. And I'll give you a second to get to it. For you have been called to live in freedom, my brothers and sisters. But don't use your freedom to satisfy your sinful nature. Instead, use your freedom to serve one another in love. For the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbor as yourself. So when I was in college, I had a lot of questions, just like a few of you will be doing in the next few months. I had taken a huge leap of faith and left my wonderful family and my safe community. And that's when the questions began. I started to wonder if God really had a plan for me. I wondered if I was doing his plan right, or if he could still use a confused, fickle college kid like me. So as I often did in college, I decided it was time to call my dad and just throw all my questions at him. I gave him a bunch of things that I'd been wrestling with. What am I called to do? What if I do it wrong? How can I love people if I don't know what I'm doing? I demanded answers and felt myself get worked up into a dramatic state. That was another thing I sometimes did in college. But on the other end of the line, my dad calmly tried to answer my questions, which I just kept firing back with all the other doubts that filled my head. Finally, my dad slowed and said, "Do you not remember that you're saved?" I paused, unsure of what to say, and he began to remind me. Jesus didn't die for us to live in fear of his plan. He died so that we could live freely in his plan. So that's my encouragement for you today. Jesus died so that we could live freely. As our lead pastor said a few weeks ago, you who are followers of Jesus have been marked by him. He has set us free. But not only do we get to live freely, we get to share this freedom with others. That day when my dad reminded me that I am free in Jesus, I was able to take the focus off myself and my questions and pour into the other people around me, just as God has called us. Use your freedom to serve one another in love. So as you go about your day today, look for ways to serve others. Be open to who God might be calling you to serve. What does it look like to serve and love others? Maybe you just include somebody different at your lunch table. Maybe you need to reach out and encourage someone. Maybe you need to invite somebody to Youth Crossing on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. Ask God to show you who and how to love, and then just watch. He'll show you. As we wrap up this series, remember, Jesus plus nothing equals everything. He is everything that you need. He will guide you every step of the way. So thanks for hanging with us these last 5 weeks, and we'll see you again soon.